Hey fellow DMs, DM Scotty here. I want to talk about something that I really don't like in D&D, and that's money, right? I want to play the game to be a hero, to be a heroic hero, a legendary hero. I don't want to play the game to be an accountant, right? So yeah, that's just an annoying part of the game, and it's a throwback from the earlier days of D&D, and you really don't need it, okay? And what got me on this thinking was we were playing Horde the Dragon Queen, and I didn't want to have to deal with all this treasure, blah 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 blah, right? And in truth, you know, after the first couple of adventures, the most adventurers have enough money to buy all the mundane gear they could ever want, right? So money is virtually useless, all right? So because in 5e you really don't buy magic items, okay? With the exception of spell components, which are not necessarily magic items, but they're gems and that kind of thing. So you could get around that. I got around that by just saying that the characters have to have their focus to cast spells without those certain components, the spells that require components. They have to have their focus to cast that magic. And that's how I got around having to do that, right? And remember, if you're giving the players that, you're also giving the NPCs that. So, you're giving, tit for tat, you're giving both, right? You're not really taking away from, you're just taking away the bean counting, right, of the spells, which is another thing. Yeah, just take the bean counting out, right? And, really the only thing that players have to worry about, I've found, is affording armor, because mundane armor is expensive, right? And I've gotten around that by, having my players complete quests for the town, and then the blacksmith, make some sets of armor and that kind of thing. So you can get around that, kind of thing by, gifts. The quest givers give you gifts some armor or weapons if you need it. So that gets around that monetary part. And once you take the spell components out, what else do you buy? I mean, I guess you could save it up for a castle or whatever, but I prefer to kind of give them a wealth level. So if they've accumulated some gems and gold and that kind of thing, I just kind of give them a wealth level from like 1 poor to 10 like kingly, okay? And you can use that to gauge what they would buy. I mean, when the adventurers go into town, they're going to have enough money to go to the inn and whatever and repair their armor and that kind of thing. Don't just have that happen. Don't worry about this bean counting thing. Now, I know this tradition goes back, and there might be some kickback on this kind of thing, but I just want to tell new DMs that, and this will save you from that looting thing where the players want to loot everything, right? To get that 5 copper or whatever. Get that out of the game. That is not fun. Bean counting is not fun in RPGs. It's being heroic is what is fun. And I say just get the money out of your game. Just say they have the money, or get around it, like I said, with the armor and weapons and stuff by quest givers and that kind of thing when they do things for quests, or even find it on enemies. So yeah, just think about this when you're running the game. Would you rather be an accountant and have everybody tally up their money and take the time to do that and blah 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 this and blah 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 that, or just get rid of it and have fun and just assume they're at a certain wealth level and they can afford certain things? So there we go. I hope this helps for people that hadn't really thought of this. Like, oh, what? You don't need to use money? No, you don't need to use money. And I just wanted to throw that out for you guys. Those people who want to use money, I say do it. I mean, this game is about doing fun. If you like bean counting, if you like tallying, you have five copper and this is 5 silver and 10 gold or whatever, fine, do that. If that makes you happy, then that's what you do. But if you're like me, and you don't want to be an accountant, you want to be a DM or a player, just totally nix it. Just get rid of it. Get it out of the game. So there you guys, take care, and happy gaming and happy DMing.